I was really pleased with a lot of the things I want to tell you. I thought the end of the first quarter and the end of the fourth quarter showed some things we need to work on. I thought the first quarter was me subbing. I thought the end of the fourth quarter we just got a little sloppy, missed some free throws, and didn't have quite the urgency when we got up 20. But overall, I thought these three in particular just really played well. Our post game, 13 for 17 from the field, just a tremendous day against some really, really good players. Mercedes Russells and Bashar Graves, really, really great athletes, great players, really hard to score on, and I thought we did a really good job on them. And then Enrique coming off the bench gave us just a great energy, drove the ball, defended well. I mean, did a little bit of everything. So really, really pleased with these three.
Can you talk a little about the third quarter when you really opened it up?
Yeah, that was my favorite quarter. I thought, we hit some threes, so we got transition going, we got some rebounds. I think rebounding was, I thought, the key to the game. We didn't do a good job on the boards. I thought had we rebounded better, we really would have been able to get the transition game going. And I thought we just, we missed some people that were ahead of us sometimes. So I think shows some things to work on. But I thought we executed better. We got some pick and roll going. We got Bree going to the rim, and we made some threes.
Early, there were 3 or 4 times Kat shot and scored. Was that part of the flow, or did you intend to use her early?
Yeah, we always intend to use her. She definitely got going early because I didn't think Bree was open. I mean, we were going high-low, and she was open. She was able to get some mismatches inside. They were switching 1 through 4, so Kat ended up with a guard on her quite frequently and was able to take advantage of it.
Well, could you just talk about the change in this series? Notre Dame lost so many games consecutively. Now you've won 6 straight, all by double-digit margins.
Well, I have to say I like the last 6 better than the first 20. I think the win in the NCAA tournament, that was probably a turning point for us. I thought that win, beating Tennessee to go to the Final Four for the first time in a while, and then beating Connecticut in the Final Four, I thought that was just a huge turn for our program. And I think since then, we've really been able to not think about the past. I mean, the 0-20 was on me. These guys are undefeated against them, so they prefer to look at it that way, I think.
What turned for the program as a result of that?
I think it was a mindset. I think when you beat 2 teams like that back to back, which maybe never was done in history, and to know that we were capable, we really got a lot of confidence from that. I think it helped us in recruiting. I thought it made people stand up and take notice, and just having the confidence, I think, to win 2 games like that and to come back and then go to the Final Four again the next couple of years.
They've struggled with turnovers in the past couple of games. That's something you were focusing on? I mean, obviously, that's what you always go for. Was that a special emphasis today?
I think I should stop emphasizing it because we're doing it really well. We're doing it so well. It's the one thing that we do well. We turn the ball over really, really well. And so I think we need to start talking about taking care of it better in different situations. I think we were really sloppy to start the game. And that's a problem for us because other teams get going in transition when we turn it over too. So I think it's something we got to look at individually. We've had 2 games this year where we had 7, and that was incredible. I think we should probably be around 12. About 18 is way too many.
Coach, 18 assists tonight, 20 baskets. It's a real positive for your team to have that many assists.
Yeah, we usually we usually assist on most of our baskets. I think we do a pretty good job of sharing the ball and looking for each other. But I would like to see the assist-to-turnover ratio be a little better.
Where is Lindsay right now in her development, especially without having a true point guard to sub in for her without Allie? And, how she's handled that and really not being the scorer that she started to be during the tournament run.
I think she came into the season expecting that she'd be able to score a little bit more, looking for her shot a little bit more, and I think realized pretty early on with the posts, when Bree was out, she still looked to score a little bit more. When Bree came back in, when our post game was playing so well, I think she was willing to sacrifice her own game for that. I think that it's been hard for her. I think that we put a lot on her. I mean, a lot on her. She has the full load of the offense on her. She brings it up every possession. woman. She's like an iron woman. She plays, 35 minutes a game. Really like to really work Michaela and Marina in at the point a little bit more, just give her a little bit of a rest because she does so many things for us that don't show up on the stat sheet. I mean, she has got the command of the offense. She's got a great presence on the floor. We need her on the floor. Everybody relaxes when she's on the floor. And you can see at the end of the game, like nobody even really tried to get open. They were just waiting for Lindsay to do it all. And, we kind of wore her out a little bit. So I think I've got to look at that and try to give her a few more breaks during the game.
What about her personality allows her to shoulder that?
She just is completely unfazable. I mean, that's probably not even a word. She just never changes her expression, game and practice. You can tell, I think, now a little bit more when she gets frustrated a little bit, but she really, really she can handle anything. She is amazing. She is the steadiest player I've ever coached.
For all three players, do any of you remember actually watching Notre Dame beat Tennessee in the tournament in 2011 to go to the Final Four?
You can lie.
I think so. I don't remember a whole lot of details, but yeah, I remember.
It was in Dayton.
I know it. I didn't go, but I wish I could have.
It was past curfew.
Enrique, it was getting a little chippy between you and the Shields in the first half. What was going on there?
I mean, I was face guarding her, so any player who's used to scoring a lot and used to getting what they want would be frustrated. So it was just basketball. We were just being competitive.
Now, for your part of the game, early in the season, you've been getting to the basket all season, but it wasn't dropping down for you. Mm-hmm. What did you do to, is there something that you did, or did the speed of the game just seem to slow down for you? At what point did that start to happen? Because
I mean,
now everything's flowing for you.
Yeah, knock on wood. But I just have to get in the gym and shoot jump shots. Like our coaches tell me, people know I'm going to drive, so they're just going to be falling left to right. So I really have to work on my pull-up. So that's what I tried to do today.
You came into the game, and 1 second later, you were at the foul line. Has coach ever had to tell you that you need to be more aggressive?
I mean, actually, yeah. A lot of times she doesn't think I'm getting to the basket enough, so I just try to do that for her.
Martha, you said this was kind of just a good break from conference play. How important is it to get this one, I guess, heading back into conference against Syracuse? Just a couple of days from now, they're getting on a little roll themselves, too. How big was it just to get this one tonight before you guys get back into conference?
Yeah, I think it really got us focused. I think it's great for us to play a ranked team. Gives us an opportunity to help our RPI and just to go out of the league and play somebody that you're a little familiar with, but not quite as much. So I think it'll be great to get back in conference and really focus on finishing that.
And then I guess just also the impact from everyone from the bench today. I think Chris said you guys had 30 points from the bench. How big was that to help you?
Yeah, our bench normally outscores the opponents. I think mostly the freshmen. They're just playing so well. Marina and Enrique both came in. They can get double figures almost every game, and so that's been a big plus for us.
And then Bree also leading the team when minutes played tonight. So I'm guessing TY's shoulder, everything's still good, continuing to improve each and every week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Connor, you were smiling a little bit. Those answers over there for Enrique. How confident are these freshmen, and how do they show that around you guys?
I think these freshmen are extremely confident. I feel like they're a lot different from Mika and Micah from last year. Their presence. They're just fun to be around. They're just always laughing. And I think that's just what makes it fun to play with them. They're just always having a good time.
You had some special friends tonight, I hear.
Oh yeah, my high school team, JV and varsity came. They played a game earlier today and then came to this game, so that was really cool.
Did they win?
No. But it's a good game, I heard, so that's good.
Muffin, how much more dangerous are you guys when you have 6 in double figures as opposed to having one player with 25 or 30 but have...
Yeah, I like the balance so much better. I think we're harder to guard when everybody's a threat, and I think that's what makes our offense good. When you have Michaela on one side, Madison on the other, and whether Michaela scores or not, which tonight she didn't have a lot of opportunities, but she helps the team by being on the floor. She makes things easier for Bree and Kat because they have to guard her on the perimeter. I think it stretches the defense. So, and she got 5 assists. So she I thought really added to us tonight. But I think anytime you can put 5 people on the floor that can all score, you're hard to guard.
In the first half, I think Bree may have only had 2 and Maddie 3, and yet you were up 7.
Yeah, that's Enrique and Marina, I think, came in and really took care of some scoring for a while, and Kat really got off to a great start today.
Captain, we're just feeling today 6 out of 7. It's a pretty good night.
Made the three.
Yeah, it was. I know, finally. Yeah,
she?
I mean, when
Did they not
Bree,
give it to her?
Bree's such
Oh,
a
yeah.
great post player, and when they're always looking to double down. So I was open a few times at the free throw line tonight, so took advantage of that.
Coach, it wasn't but a couple weeks ago that we were saying it'd probably take till February before this team really gels. So what's next? What's on your radar for these guys in their next step of development?
Well, we can get a lot better. I know we can get a lot better. We have some things we got to work on. Rebounding stands out. I think we can always improve defensively. Offensively, I think, our flow sometimes is we're in a good rhythm and sometimes we're not, and we've got to figure out with different people that we're playing, what's the problem with some of the offense. We're putting in a couple new wrinkles and doing a few new things, but we want to keep moving forward and we want to continue to get better. We don't want to stay in the
So
same
it's
place.
really, the first thing you said, rebounding defense
Yeah.
is where you think
Yeah, we can fix that.
the chance to improve is.
Yeah.
Muffet, did you think their press was that effective late, or was part of that what you alluded to earlier? You guys had kind of lost your sense of urgency with a big lead.
I thought their press was good. I thought it was really, really good. Straight man-to-man, we have a lot of answers for the zone press. We haven't really been pressed man-to-man too often, and I thought our press offense needs some work. So that's something else we're adding to the list. But I thought that they put the inbounder as a safety and really made it hard for us to inbound. So that definitely was a big factor. Their press was good.
Any other questions? Ladies, thank you very much.
Hey.
Al,
I didn't know your team. I thought your team was coming.
Yeah.